Do you know who recorded the first known recipe for the U-shaped taco that is a staple of Mexican cuisine in the United States? This recipe was first recorded by pioneering educator and cultural advocate Fabiola Cabeza de Vaca Gilbert. She was born in 1894 in La Liendre, New Mexico. She was a writer and an educator. Fabiola Cabeza de Vaca dedicated her life to preserving and promoting the rich cultural heritage of her community. Cabeza de Vaca was a trailblazer in many respects. She was one of the first Latina women to graduate from New Mexico Normal College in Las Vegas, New Mexico. She earned her teaching certificate in 1912. She also earned a bachelor's degree in education in 1921. She decided to become an educator despite her father's objections. This was a form of resistance against the traditional gender roles imposed on Latina women of her time. She published traditional New Mexican recipes in her groundbreaking cookbooks, Historic Cookery and The Good Life. These books ensured that these culinary treasures would not be lost to time. As a writer, she was able to offer a vivid glimpse into the lives of New Mexican Latinos. Through her autobiographical work, We Fed Them Cactus, she blended personal history with cultural stories. The economic hardship of the 1930s hit rural communities especially hard. President Franklin D. Roosevelt introduced the New Deal to help communities through the crisis. It included programs aimed at agricultural recovery and rural development. Working with rural communities, Fabiola shared farming techniques and homemaking skills. She stressed the importance of keeping cultural traditions alive amidst pressures to embrace Anglo-American norms. She was fluent in Spanish and English, and she may have known the Pueblo languages of Tewa and Tiwa. She was a cultural bridge. She kept and shared traditions of Latino and Indigenous people. Fabiola promoted victory gardens during World War II. She encouraged families to grow their own vegetables. This supported the war effort and helped alleviate food shortages. She also helped set up childcare programs. They supported women who worked while men were away during the war years. She expanded her work in food preservation, teaching women modern canning techniques that helped them store food safely and efficiently. This was particularly important during the war. Rationing and food scarcity were common. Fabiola's mark went past New Mexico. She worked with groups outside the U.S. like UNESCO. They helped train students in Latin America. Together, they focused on poverty through education and nutrition programs. She noted culinary practices and traditional recipes, and this included the U-shaped fried taco shell. It helped keep New Mexico's culinary heritage alive. This enriched the culinary field in the U.S. at large. Fabiola Cabeza de Vaca made her community strong. She also kept cultural traditions going. She reminds us that Latina history is American history.